Hi everyone, I hope that you're doing well today. Welcome in. We're going to take a look at some energy collectively again and see what's going on. Welcome back if you are returning back. My name is Shannon Hensley. If you are new, audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, I just do a different type of a work here. I just like to tell you. So if anybody is interested for a reading, I only do them for donations of $25 or more. I do it that way to say thank you for donating to help me survive, because I'm stuck in a hotel room. I've been stuck here for over a year. As many of you all know, I'm willing to say thank you and read for the donation. Otherwise, if you just want to donate to help, then thank you very much. Those of you who have given to help me thus far, I just want to say thank you and how much I appreciate you all for being godly towards me. If you are new, I'm being bullied. It's no fault of my own. I'm stuck, and by somebody who's just being cruel. It's just they've got to go to a doctor. Somebody's got to get a hold of this person, and they've got to. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. It's the most craziest thing I've ever experienced in my life. But anyway, if anybody is able and willing, I'm about $33, I think, away from making shelter for tomorrow. And so if you're wanting a thank you reading for that $33, then thank you very much. Otherwise, if you don't want a reading and you just want to bless, then thank you very much. I have food. Somebody the other day came through, and I was able to get a little bit of food, and so all praise, glory, and honor to the Most High God. But I'm about $33 for tomorrow's shelter. Obviously, I'm going to have shelter. Beyond that, I'm really asking for a physical rescue team, like I have been asking. It's quite the shame that people understand what's going on, where I'm at, and stuff in this situation. And I'm still sitting here today, asking for a physical rescue team to come help, and nobody has physically came here. And I think it's shameful. But those people who have been able to just do what they've done to keep shelter over me, may God bless you. But there are people out there that absolutely can get up and do a thing for a person in the earth realm. I have a lot to offer the world. And I'm a person to get up and give and work, and I'm a hard worker. It's hard for me to have sat here because I'm somebody to get up and busted my rear end for 6 days a week until some idiot did this nonsense of the person's sick in their mind. And anyway, it is what it is. I don't have anybody to talk to, so I just share what I feel about things here with you all. It is what it is, and I'm not going to apologize for who I am. Neither do you. So this is who I am. I just share all that I am here on the screen, and take it, leave it, do whatever you got to do with it. But I'm a real human being that has real breath, and I deserve to go in and out of a place and be able to go into town and do some shopping and stuff like that. And somebody's just, they're sick in their mind, folks. Somebody's sick. And I know people know who this person is. Most I said that it's collective energy. If it's going on with me, it's going on with other people. And they know what they're doing is wrong. But the most I said, they got pride in their heart. What a shame to know that people are looking at you, and people knowing. We all look at you and we all see that you're wrong here and doing something, and yet the person know that they're wrong, and people looking at them as they're wrong, and yet they sit in their pride. It's quite the shame. It's disgust, stupidness. But my God's going to win this war. This person's going to die at the end of this matter, and the people are going to shout that they're out of the earth realm. Anyway, dumb. All right, let's get going here. We have the Eight of Pentacles. It's really come out in the reverse of the way I picked it up. Lack of work here. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's secret's out with the moon in the reverse. Okay, well, somebody had secrets at work. They're out. Maybe they came out and somebody's getting fired for it as well. All right. Nine of Wands and the death card. So somebody, that's also about secrets as well with that energy. Some type of squeezing, somebody or something could have been here. If you're new, there's language inside the tarot, and there's a word out here that goes to squeeze. If that's death matter, and I look at a lot of crime on the channel, then somebody got squeezed, and I guess they got squeezed in some type of a situation out here. Something about being thirsty or hunting for something, or, you know, is also the word the other direction. Anyway, we've got the Nine of Wands. Somebody got psychological problems. The 8th house goes back to psychological problems. Somebody's just clear of somebody's little secrets and what they do at work, I guess so. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck is here. If he's upright, he'll get up and take some type of, he'll get up and take some type of action on something. He's a manager type of energy in the upright. Otherwise, he's angry, and if somebody did get angry and squeeze somebody, I guess they did. Show me the death card, please. 2 of Pentacles and the Chariot. So this word out here goes to a heinous plot, and this your genitals, some type of heinous sex plot was out here or is out here for a secret physical exchange on something. It's going back and forth to make a decision. Somebody's on the fence about making a decision. The Chariot's about getting your self-control with that word being out here. It's also something that affects a large scope of an area, and the death card can represent a large amount of people involved in something. There could be a large organization that's here with the 8 of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. If somebody lost their job and sitting here plotting some heinous nonsense. Somebody got problems out here. Somebody's mental. That's a mental card energy. Okay, well. 9 of Pentacles. Could be a single person. This is about having high discernment. You can do you by yourself. You don't need nobody, you know, you're fruitful all on your own here with the 9 of Pentacles. If it happens to be in the reverse, and this is somebody using somebody for money, and that's secret money with the 8th house, and secret physical exchanging with the 2 of Pentacles. Not everybody's doing a heinous sex crime, but I'm never going to rule that out. There's rape out here with that nonsense. But it's out here, in the word of the Most High is a living language, and it's here. As I began to speak yesterday and was telling what was in the combinations of the cards yesterday on one of my channels, it came out in wording as well, because God's word's here and it's not going to fall to the ground. If that was past energy and somebody already died and there's been a mystery around something, somebody's secret's out about it, or it's fixing to come out about it. 9 of Pentacles, though, is wanting to jump over here with this death energy. Some type of travel is out here. So the Knight of Pentacles is here. It's about going slow, or somebody's been going slow on something that also possibly has already been traded for some type of situation. There's a bad issue going on out here. There's a plundering of something for another combination of a word out here as well, I believe. But that other combination goes to a plundering somebody and looting on them. You got a thief, a murderer, and somebody very heinous out here. It's got mental problems. Show me the moon. Yeah, somebody is angry out here. The Fool in the reverse that's it. Something is it, and somebody got a chaotic mark on them is the word out here. Again, somebody sat here plotting some type of nonsense. The Fool in the reverse has anger there in the bosom, like the Most High says. The Fool is connected to a pig energy. It's connected to a dog energy, which is unclean energy that goes back into itself and eats vomit and wallows around in the mud, and there's no inspiration here with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Something's over. Somebody's clear about something being over. And if something's over, then somebody's trying to get their balance here with the Chariot and the Two of Pentacles. Like I said, I'll never take away from any kind of timeline, but there's something heinous going on out here, or did, in somebody's anger that was plotted. Seven of Cups in the reverse is also about being clear about what you're doing. Somebody knows what they're doing out here, or somebody knows what somebody did and they're clear about what they did. Seven of Cups in the upright is like, I'm confused. What do I choose? Somebody knows what they're doing, or what they did do, or what they're trying to do. Eight of Swords in the reverse is treachery, and that was in the hidden space today. Really, really big. There was hidden information that was showing treachery. You talk about treachery. You talk about something heinous. Look, Seven of Swords being sneaky. Well, somebody's being sneaky, traveling somewhere, then possibly so, or they did. But this is clear. Somebody knows something about these decisions out here. And again, if there's been a mystery, that card was in the hidden space on my other channel, that a mystery was coming out. The 8th house goes back to that. Somebody's very clear about what these secrets. But clarity. Somebody's very clear about something that's taking place out here. Thievery, lies. There is some type of travel going on. Show me right now energy with that Chariot, please. Five of Cups in the reverse. Typically that's turning around and taking the cups for forgiveness, but that's exactly what it was showing today. Yeah, there's something about travel. The World card's a travel, and the Eight of Wands is in the reverse, which is a stopping of a travel energy as well. It showed somebody wanting somebody to get into unity, but somebody really wasn't in unity, and those hidden intentions were there. And if there was there was attacking that was going on in that reading, and there were mysteries that were going to come out. And so the gist of what God's saying today still is, somebody plotted something. They got attacked sexually by a bunch of people, like a gangbang rape is actually what's out here. And somebody thought they were coming back to say, I'm sorry, just for some type of situation. They weren't sorry. That the nasty piece of nutcase plotted something for a gangbang rape of some sort, or there was a bunch of people that knew about it or involved in the matter, and a person died. And if they got squeezed or choked in the matter, then somebody died out of that ordeal. If this is somebody in the balance of trying to get something like that done, they know what they're doing. They're doing it. You just got some creep out here doing something out here then with this energy. You got some psychopath out here then. God said yesterday that somebody need to call out and pray, because somebody got stated that if I can't have you, nobody's going to have you. No, I don't think so. Understand? People, you don't get to say that about another person. You don't get to take a life. You will die the same way, and God's not going to let you mock him. Whatsoever you sow, that's what you're going to reap and stuff. This could be somebody's time is up, and this fix happened to the person. God will turn a thing right back around on the person. So that's what they asked for. I guess that's what they asked for. Better get ready. You're fixing to meet your fate the same way with this energy, folks. Anyway, show me that Two of Pentacles. So right now, those two cups are here, and there's some type of traveling. It's coming towards you, or somebody's already taken it, and I'm picking up the energy of somebody already taking the cups, and there's some type of traveling going on with it, but there's death at the end of this matter. Show me the Two of Pentacles here. There's danger out here. There's the player, okay? And then there's a little knight in shining armor, but that's playing somebody. That's playing somebody. Two knights out here going back and forth, exchanging things. If these are something about work is out here, I guess, or the lack thereof. A marital situation. So we had business and work come out today in a totally different deck. The card means two things: business and work, marriage and business. And so there's business and marriage here, but somebody's got a little sex thing going on here. So I guess if somebody, that's what somebody plotted on somebody cheating, then they plotted to have the person. What's coming through my spirit is, what I heard was, oh yeah, okay, you want to cheat, then I'm gonna let you feel what that feels like, and I'm gonna get a bunch of people bang you real hard, and you're gonna die in the end of this. And that's exactly the impression that just came through real heavy. But people better stand in the gap for, so that's nasty, and nobody has a right to do that. But you're dealing with the psychopath out here, folks. It's really strong coming through my spirit. Somebody's the Most High said that today that somebody was so busy trying to destroy another person that they themselves were going to be the one being destroyed in the end. They're bent over some type of a connection, whether they're just jealous and it's safe for you, but you just got, somebody's got the same interest, or whether this, what the other day the affair came out in wording. If it was an affair, then somebody's taking matters in their own hands and playing the role of God and taking vengeance, and God will then let. So this is how God works with that. If you and I hurt one another and you don't make it right in a space of time, either party won't make something right, and God will just let two wicked parties just do whatever. But if somebody falls down and you make it right with all your heart before God, and you try to go make it right here, maybe this person even said, yeah, okay, fine, whatever, but maybe in their heart they didn't really forgive, or maybe you tried to make it right and they just outright said, I won't forgive you anyway. Whatever the party that made it right with God and turned from that, regardless that this person was the one that actually you hurt, but you're trying to make it right, they won't have it. They're playing the role of God. God says vengeance is his. This person's not going to get away with any kind of karmic activity. God will correct, and yet he'll protect if they did what was right in the matter. But if this person just won't have it, either or lied and said they would, like playing a little game and then taking matters in their own hands, if this person really did make it right, they'll still go through some karmic activity through God's grace and correction, but they'll be protected. This person's got hell to pay now. When God would have given justice for this person if they would have just got their hands off of something, but they had to play the role of God. And so God will get back in the ordeal until it gets full-blown disgusting, and then God will roll his sleeves back and say, now I'm coming after you, and you're fixing to bite the dust for playing my part, because I said vengeance was mine. And the person's in trouble at that point, and then they don't have, they're literally going to the abyss. They're going to the abyss. Whoever's doing this thing out here, they know what they're doing. They're totally insane and think there's a narcissistic energy out here with this stuff, is what it's showing. Show me these two people out here. So you kind of got that energy like I was just talking about, the little player. But if somebody's saying, I'm sorry, because those two cups are here, typically the 5 of cups in the reverses, I'm going to go ahead and try those 2 cups and forgive. You've got somebody playing, though, here, and you got a kind, fair person here with this. But if one's playing the other for a revenge, then somebody's like really trying to be genuine within the apology, and somebody else is like, no, I'm taking vengeance. This person's got hell to pay with God out of it. Show me, somebody was paid off for this. Show me these two people, please. The letter in the reverse. So this is secret communication between these energies. Something recorded or documented is here. If there's a life insurance policy, then there's a life insurance policy out here around something. Death is on it. Okay, so it's a death certificate or a life insurance policy out here. So somebody thinks they're just going to go do some heinous thing on a person and then cha-ching on the money and oh, I'll take the money and run. I don't think so. If somebody's upright in this and made it right, that you won't get it done. You won't accomplish it. If whoever the outright wicked party is, you're in danger. You're just in danger for this nonsense out here. So there's death out here, though. between this energy out here showing up. Okay, the ring or the contract or the marriage is out here. So if you're not married, it's just some type of contract. If there's like for some of you all, this was a promotion situation at work, and somebody didn't like that somebody was going to be promoted, and it had nothing to do with any kind of love affair, but somebody may have brought sex into a situation. I'm hearing sleeping to the top. And something's heinously come out of this nonsense out here for somebody as well, and that's sick. But for a lot of you all, this is a marriage situation that's attached to work matters out here. These two want to jump out. So anxiety, thieving, lying, cheating with the mice, and the child card. If somebody did get pregnant on a matter, then they did, or this is somebody stumbling up on information if a child wasn't involved, or this is somebody that you went to school with. It's also somebody whose mind is just stuck in some type of childlike state. It's right here. Somebody got psychological problems out here. However the energy flows for you with that child card has about 5 different meanings, so just pick which meaning goes for you. The cross. Look. There is at least 2 people out here going somewhere, and there's some type of burden. This tells people to pray. There's something around some type of a love situation with that contract or the marriage contract situation. And this is 2 people. Hey, let's go do something here. Let's have a meeting and go do something. All right, but what they're doing is playing somebody, and there's death around the matter. This is somebody's mind here. That's sacrificial stuff when the tree comes out, but it has to do with somebody's mind out here. Somebody's lost their mind. Somebody dangerous. If your kid's involved in this, some kids are old enough to work, and some child or teenagers involved in something, then there was underage sex that was going on somewhere. And if somebody's awakened or aroused a teenager in some type of emotion and they've went crazy because they're not mature enough to handle stuff like an adult should be, and you've got a teenager that's doing something, then something's out here with that. You don't have a king or a queen, you have knights out here involved in something. So we have Russia that just jumped out. If there's a Russia connection, maybe somebody's traveling to Russia. Maybe somebody lives in the States and there's a Russian connection. It wants to jump out of this deck. Maybe you have a kid that's half Russian, half American. I don't know what that, it just hit me that way. Somebody's single. That 9 of Pentacles is out here. Hold on a minute. I feel like there's 2 cards here. I guess not. So that is a single. A deliverance. Somebody. God's going to remove somebody is what he said today in this energy. In some of this energy that was coming out today. He said he was going to destroy the person who just won't stop. They're full of pride. They know they're wrong. He said he was going to destroy the one who's destroying the situation anyway. They're just spending all their time just doing something crazy out here on something. And yet they're the one that's wrong on something. But they're full of pride. Well, God's going to deliver out of this matter. It's dumb that people have to put up with crazies in the earth realm, folks. There's upright enforcement out here. Okay, well, thank you for your service. I need to talk to you, folks. Enough is enough. I'm just being, whatever. I'm part of a soul group stuff, just dealing with just energy in itself. Something about being born in the 70s. Maybe you're born in 1970. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. Something about the 70s are here. Show me more information. Refuses to do what's right. And that's why there's going to be a deliverance out here. And there's death around the person. Okay, cold as ice. Okay, well, the 8th house is ice. They can't do what's right. A lazy freaking bum is out here. Look, if you make friends with somebody who's lazy and stuff like that, God says they're a great destroyer. They're a great waster. Somebody just is just a great waster out here in what they do. Somebody's just lazy. They won't get up. They won't work. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. And somebody's clear about the energy. Okay. Anyway, you got users and abusers. I want what's yours. I don't want to do no work or put anything into it. I just want to take and covet. And you're a lawbreaker to God. You're just a lawbreaker to God. Because sentence against an evil work isn't executed speedily. It's set in the hearts of the sons of men to do evil. And there is evilness out here. There's an upright leader that is coming out. Upright enforcement, upright leader is out here. All right, thank you for being that way. There's an imposter involved in some situation. Okay, well, somebody just like to act. It's unacceptable. Somebody secretly shoots drugs out here. Okay, well, they're nutso. They're nutso. There's a pervert sex offender out here. Well, there is sex. I mean, anybody that's going to plot a heinous sex crime like that's nasty. There'd be a bunch of people because it showed a group attacking with that Seven of Wands. Look, there is an affair out here. It's happened at work with somebody. It's happened at work. So, look, people, if you're having a work affair, it don't look good for you. I would tell you, and you can do what you want. You can. I said today Russian roulette, and anyway, just for Russia to come out here, you are playing Russian roulette with this nonsense. It will kill you and destroy you in the end. But you don't have to believe it, and God's going to prove it. That's what His Word says. You don't want to turn from wickedness, and God's going to begin to frame wickedness around you, and that's real heinous wickedness out here attached to something going on. If somebody just thinks, well, I feel this way on something, you're deceived there. Somebody's deliberately doing something nasty on purpose, and God's going to destroy this person. They're an imposter. They just play games out here. Yes, they do. They're cold as ice on the inside. They're of no worth. There's teenagers that are involved in something. Okay. Well, let's come through my spirit that way. A runner. Somebody could run. Maybe you like to go to the park and run for a clue. I don't know. A release is going to happen. Well, there is a deliverance out here. There is a deliverance. There's some type of true statement. Well, God's bringing a true statement out here with this energy, folks. He's not messing around. Somebody's warned or has already been warned. And if you've already been warned and you just decided not to do what's right, then you're seeing your fate. Because God will shut the door, folks. He will shut the door on you, mice. Okay. All those, look, yesterday when I was reading, those of you who caught that reading that's in the community section of this channel, you can go in the community section. I put the picture of the mice there. We had the word rats kept coming out in 3 different cards. 3 different ways it came out. And so lies and deception and thievery and anxiety with the mice. It's incredible that it's out here. Well, God's not messing around. It's unclean trappings and things like that out here with some nonsense going on. Well, anyway, there's teenagers involved in some stuff, folks, and some teenagers are at the age of accountability, and if you don't talk to your kids and really find out what's going on around or why you're at work or whatever's going on with this, their life is in danger. Somebody's life is in danger out here. There's death out here. Plot. That's a plot. Yeah, it's a heinous one. Plot around some type of relationship. It's right here. It was secretly exchanged for money to go down and for nasty sex thing, and somebody knows exactly what they're doing with it. The 7 of Cups in my other tarot deck talks about somebody who has nasty sexual behaviors about themselves. Somebody's a pervert out here. Somebody's a pervert out here. The D and the M in the Hebraic language is bloodshed, guilt, blood guilt. The death out here. Death. So this word that came out in the Hebraic language is boiling with pride. Somebody knows they're wrong, but they're boiling with pride, and they're willing to be some type of heinous nonsense out here and do a plot, or they did. The Z and the D together. This is the Z here with the Chariot. This is a protection being granted. Somebody better get some protection out here around something going on. We got some crazy out here going on in the energy. This looks like a broom and a mop if you turn it around. And we had a housekeeper energy come out yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before. But God's got a broom of destruction that he talks about. He's going to clean house. He's not messing around. He says he's going to destroy somebody. I guess he's going to destroy somebody. This looks like if somebody's got their hands up in the air, if you turn it around the other direction, which is the pictograph of the letter Hey, which is getting a great sight of something. Is somebody going to get a great sight when whoever went ahead and said, yeah, I forgive you, and they're on their way somewhere to do something, they're fixing to see a great sight. That goes back to the second house is your breath and your vocal cords, and we've got choking type energy out here, and somebody's fixing to die. Player got played, I guess, because God said he's gonna wipe them out for something's gone on. So it is what it is. This can have a meaning of something that can be healed. But if somebody really wouldn't, and they're obviously playing some type of stupid game out here, then I guess we're seeing the energy around that nonsense. Sad. It really, really is sad. But there is some type of a protection, or people better get some type of protection around something, especially your kids that are involved in something if they don't release. Somebody's messed around with a teen. I feel like somebody's messed around with a teenager, and the person was married and they messed around with the teenager, and now the teenager's got their emotions all up in something. They've got a crazy on them now for something's happened. This says for everybody to pray, get grounded and pray. All right, folks. Well, thank you for your help. If you are able to help me, it's a dire emergency. Like I said, I need shelter for tomorrow, and so if you can help me, I'll either read for you, or if you don't want to read him, then just thank you very much for helping. My information is down below. Please just make sure it is matching what is here. I actually have 2 Cash App accounts. One of them spelled with an O, and the other one spelled with an A. All right. So anyway, y'all have a blessed day. Until next time, shalom.